All right, we're live, folks. Welcome back. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. And as we jump into this AEW Dynamite on TNT review for March 11th, 2020, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that sub button if you're new here. And ring that bell for notifications. Just adjusting stuff. Got to make sure everything's perfect. Man, I tell you, tonight's show was hot. Like, damn hot. Global Wars. Mr. HD in the chat. Hello. How you doing tonight, buddy? And as I go through this, let me know in the chat. Let me know what you thought of the show. Did you like it? You didn't like it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. I'll be following along, catching up with you guys here and there throughout the review. Going to try my best to keep this short and sweet. Gastritis has just been kicking my ass, and I don't mean to bring personal stuff on here. I know I give you guys updates once in a while, but I'm just gonna be real tonight. I'm in a shit ton of pain, and I'm all medicated up and just trying to get through this. I was gonna cancel it and save it for tomorrow, but I was like, nah, we'll just smash our way through this review. Eric, what is up? Get it too sweet. You look sick. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sick. I don't have coronavirus. I just. What did I just hear? Toss his toothpick. You and your toothpicks. I just heard Tom Hanks has coronavirus. Isn't that crazy? This shit. I mean, this shit is. It's really becoming a real thing. People are really. This is really. It's crazy. It's. They're calling this a pandemic now. It's a global pandemic. I just heard live tonight, right before I went live here. We'll get into AEW in a second, so just bear with me. I just heard that the NBA has suspended indefinitely their season. Done. Because one of the players in the NBA caught the coronavirus. He had a press conference. He touched all the equipment and then left. It's like, what an ass. It's like, who does that shit? Talk about, I didn't catch the guy's name because I don't watch a lot of NBA, but I was like, damn, what a heel. Gets sick and then touches everything. Unbelievable. And I've got COPD, so I'm just, I'm locking myself down because they're like people that are older and or have breathing issues, lung diseases. They're the first ones to go. So I'm just gonna sit on the toilet for like a month. I ain't gonna go nowhere. No, I'm kidding. Oh, my wife went to the store and got some stuff. She showed me the picture of the aisle that has all the Clorox wipes. This is hilarious. Oops, wrong thing. Check this out. Look at this. Bunch of empty shelves. Unbelievable. And then the other one says, demand for this product is extraordinarily Hi. 3/4 of the TP aisle was wiped out. I was like, honey, just grab whatever you can. And whatever you can't get there, get from the dollar store. You're gonna always find some shit at the dollar store. But this is a real thing. It's like the NBA just suspended everything. UWM downtown Milwaukee, the college down there, or is it the Madison? It's either Madison or downtown Milwaukee. UWM, it's either Milwaukee or Madison. One of the two just suspended classes, so that nobody's going to classes. They're doing all their classes in their dorm room online. Crazy. So it finally hit Wisconsin. There's like a handful of cases around here. So it's just a matter of time before these companies start suspending um, dates, and I just hope it doesn't get to the point where I'm gonna miss out on the Milwaukee date because I had tickets day one. April 1st. Man, if they cancel shows, I'm gonna be upset. I mean, I'm gonna be bummed out. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to. I'm sure they'll come back. I'm not worried about that. But this shit is crazy. Rumors about WrestleMania weekend getting canceled. I heard the mayor did a press conference today and said he's going to go through with stuff for now. We'll see. Folks are blowing up the chat. Sup, J-Bone? Gronk signs with WWE and then no Mania, right? That's hilarious. Cheech and Chong? Cheech and Chong. Oh, does this remind you of Cheech and Chong? Okay, I hear you. Calgary went from 1 to 14 in 24 hours. Well, damn, man. Better get out of town. Problem is, everything sold in dollar store comes from China, so I wouldn't recommend shopping there. Dude, everything's made in China. Doesn't matter. Wash your hands, stay healthy. Don't touch your damn face. Too much bubble wrap got popped with Chinese air. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are crazy. Mr. Peep says, fuck coronavirus. It's Murder Hawk season, bitches. AEW. It's Death Oreo. Did you guys hear about Death Oreo? Oh my God. So there's Death Triangle and there's Death Oreo. Right before the show started on the AEW YouTube channel, they doing these little interview previews now. If you have not watched it, it's like a quick 5-minute intro. They interview, who did they interview? Oh, Hikaru Shida. Her English is getting better. And the alien herself, Chris Statlander. And then they talked about who's fighting, almost said Lucha Triangle, Death Triangle, Lucha Bros, and not Joey Ryan, Joey Janela. Jesus. Oh, not Jesus. It's water, I swear to God. Oh, God. Bear with me, folks. We'll plow through this. But the power of Otis. Shit. Oh, jeez. All right. Who else did it? Oh, okay. So Janela and Private Party come out, and they're like, "Yeah, we're ready for Death Triangle." And then I don't remember who said it first. They said Death Oreo, and then both of the Private Party guys surrounded Joey Janela to make a human Oreo. Black, white, black. You get it. So Death Oreo, man, that cracked me up. I was laughing going into this. But man, so much action. Was there any I don't think there was any singles matches on this show tonight. It was all tag matches. Crazy. And I'm usually not okay, for example, I've been critical of like I don't watch, well now I can't watch cuz they don't have TV. But New Japan I'd always been critical of like you watch like one of their big specials and 3/4 of it is, 6-man, 8-man, 10-man tags. Okay. So, well, this is the same thing. No, this is different because there's rivalries and there's stuff brewing. It's storyline based. Those other ones, you could say, oh, they were just put in there just to get guys on the show. Well, there's actually stuff happening here. Some of this is going on because Blood and Guts is in what, 2 weeks? That's building up to that, and that's becoming almost like a pay-per-view thing in itself. Mania is canceled. Oh man, Becky's still gonna be champion. Sour face. Speak about Japan. New Japan pay-per-views getting canceled too. Oh, dude, their whole tour is canceled. The whole New Japan tour is canceled. Fifth like, thank you. Get those like, are they even showing up on here? Yeah, okay. They're not showing up over here. They should be. I don't know why they're not. Let me refresh it. Now they're showing up over here. Okay. I always got the other screen going just to make sure the feed looks good. So, excuse me. St. Patrick's Day parade canceled here in Chi-Town. Yeah. For now, the one in Milwaukee's still happening, but it's like they said, it's a fluid thing. It could happen, could change any minute. So cross your fingers that they nip this in the bud and that life can continue to flourish and a majority of the people stay healthy. I mean, I'm honestly not too worried about it. I'm a little worried about it. Okay, I'm not going to lie because, like I said, I got COPD and we got to stay healthy and we got to protect ourselves because it's killing off people. Several thousand deaths worldwide. I mean, we in the States are pretty lucky. It hasn't hit that hard, except for the main metropolis, the big metropolis areas. You think Britt Baker is getting the Isaac Yankem look? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Depends on state, city, etc. Some are canceling shows with 1,000 or more people, but allowing smaller shows to continue. Yeah, like I just got an email from the arena that the AEW show is happening at the UWM Panther Arena. And I didn't read all this stuff. It basically says we're taking precautions. We're not canceling anything yet, but they're like increasing the amount of sanitation, hand sanitation, whatever, stations around the arena, whatever, every seat gets a pump or what, I don't know, but they're doing stuff. We'll see. Use some vapor rub. Yeah, that doesn't help me. If I had a cold, that might, but no, this is the stuff that I've got goes much deeper than that. But thank you, HD. Thank you. Paul Nelson, beef safe, Uncle. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Just taking it day by day, Stay home and drink anyway, so I don't give up. All right. There you go. Wheel of Fortune getting canceled. What? All right, let's get into this review. I ramble on. I love you guys. You guys crack me up. All right. So, like I said, we are reviewing the AEW Dynamite March 11th, 2020 season 2, episode 11. Follow along, folks. So we start out hot in this. This was a tag match. There was just a lot of people out here. I know. Excuse me. This was Jiminy Christmas. This was the one singles match of the entire evening. There were just so many people out there. I thought it was a tag match. This was Ortiz versus Cody. Cody gets the win here. Ortiz had Santana, and then I think the rest of the inner circle started making their way out here. Now, what people are going to take away from this, besides Cody getting the win with the figure 4 leg lock, old school, and besides Matt Jackson, Kenny Omega with his broken hand, he actually has a cast on now. Interesting. You missed Jeopardy? What? Oh my God. What the hell is that one that Snoop took over? I used to watch that as a kid. Now they brought it back. I forget. Joker's Wild something? I don't know. Cracks me up. Jake the Snake Roberts comes out with his new client, I guess he called him last week. Lance Archer is here, folks. I popped for that. I got on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, here we go. I'm shocked. Okay. I am shocked that Jake was able to reel him in because he was halfway over that barrier. Soon as Cody left the ring, Lance was ready to pounce. Ready. I was like, oh, here we go. Lance versus Cody. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Dude, wouldn't that be ridiculous if, what War Games is happening, or what do they call it? Blood and Guts is happening. And all of a sudden the lights go out and lights come back on. Nothing's different. And all of a sudden Lance comes up through the ring apron. Similar to Kane or something. I don't know. That'd be badass. So Lance is here. We now know who the client is of Jake the Snake Roberts. Joker's Wild? Was it Joker's Wild? Okay. Archer and Jake looked good together. They did. I didn't know if it was going to be Brody Lee or. I look at it this way. With all these, evil factions getting stronger and stronger, we're getting the Exalted One next week. He will debut. He's supposed to show up. So there's all this stuff going on. At some point, the odds have to even out, right? Someone has to counter. Someone has to counter the inner circle, right? And I think that's when Brody Lee's going to show up. He'll be like the Avenger or something. That or, Cody's got the Elite, but maybe the Elite will dissolve a little more, not in a negative way, just, everyone kind of doing their own thing. And it's been like that, but it's, they keep coming out and rescuing each other. Maybe Cody will, bring out a new tag team, his own enforcers. And Arn, the enforcer, will kind of mentor them as well, besides Cody. What do you think about that? I like that idea. I hope Jake has another client. Oh, you evil bastard, you, Zach. Oh my God. Archer gonna kill Cody. Say goodbye to the EVP. EVP go RIP, right? Moxley still got beef with the inner circle. Yeah. Yeah. Inner circle's been very strong lately. This was a very, very heel loaded show. Very, very. And that's sometimes the good guys don't always win. And even when they do win, it doesn't feel like it because then the jackals come in and they just they run roughshod all over everyone. So Lance Archer debuts. Jake keeps him reeled in. Cody gets the win, but it doesn't feel like a win because everybody gets beat down. Or everyone got beat down at the end. Excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself here. There were so many attacks and beatdowns tonight. It was ridiculous. So then all of a sudden, the inner circle appears after Cody gets the win and says Jericho gets his attention and then shows him that, hey, your buddy Nick didn't show up. And he got slammed underneath like the arena garage door. And he's bleeding. He's got blood. So I'm guessing like Nick was there, but maybe this will be another excuse for him to stay away a little longer. Stay away a little longer because of his kid. So he had his kid, I guess. So that's why they've been keeping him away. Plus, they're all beat up from the pay-per-view. So, they feature other people. Got to debut some other people. Keep it fresh. Keep it exciting. So, during the commercial break, Nick Jackson gets taken away in an ambulance with the Elite in tow. Then we get to some tag action. Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida with the chant of the night, Holy Shida. They're going up against the AEW women's champ Nyla Rose and a returning Bea Priestley. We have not seen her since, what did they say, December? Early December? Wow. Says that she moved permanently to Japan. Wonder if she's regretting that now. She comes back to the States because everything's getting, everyone's going into quarantine over there and she wants to get the hell out of Dodge. So she comes over here for maybe some safety. I don't know. So yeah, it's interesting. I think she's a champ over in Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she is. I saw a picture of her with some kind of championship belt. So she's doing well over there. And she's becoming a better wrestler. I know she had a couple little mishaps in the ring, missteps when she was trying to get up on the rope. She slipped or something. That's going to happen to anyone. But she is getting better. For a majority of the stuff that she did in the ring tonight, she looked great. Until Shida, this was great. This was like spot of the match. Shida took Chris Statlander, suplexed her backwards into Bea Priestley, who was like stretched across the corner mid-rope. Second rope. And I just looked badass. So Chris Statlander crashes into B, and then the crowd erupts into a Holy Shida chant. That was great. She's dating Will Ospreay. Yeah. That's another reason. Yep. I didn't know if they got married or if they're still dating or what, but man, good to see Priestley back. She looked good. She really did. And the announcers complimented her too. They said that she's been gone for a while. She came back. She looks stronger, better in the ring. Like I said, had a couple, planted her feet wrong in a couple spots. But other than that, she looked great. She really did. Everyone looked good. The women's division is getting better, folks. You know, they keep rotating women. Everyone gets their stuff in. Oh, good. They're doing good. Y'all hear they suspended the NBA? Yes, Kill Steel. Yes, welcome. By the way, that's one thing I talked about at the top of the show. I talked about 10, 15 minutes about all this Corona stuff and them canceling. Yeah, the whole league is indefinitely suspended. So that's really going to mess with some stuff. It's going to affect everything because everybody's schedules are planned out around the NBA and they all work together to try to do stuff. Bands are canceling tours everywhere. It's crazy. You're sick of Blade and Butcher? They're boring. Man, I think they're badass. Butcher facing off with Luchasaurus. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but damn. Yeah, another big heel. I mean, it's a newer team to like this audience, but where they came from, they were getting hot. So give it time, you know. They're with MJF, and MJF is another guy who is slowly gaining steam in the company. You know, he's got a big mouth, so he's getting a lot of attention. But as far as in-ring stuff, I mean, he's proven himself consistently. He's undefeated. He's got that ring. So yeah, great tag match with the ladies. Chris Statlander, Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose and Bea Priestley. Nyla Rose gets the pin over Shida with the Beast Bomb. And then Bea attacks Nyla. That's interesting. So it looks like the heels can't all trust all the heels. What's up with that? Bea Priestley obviously going for that championship. Big Ten tourney, no fans after today. Yeah, very limited. Very limited. Crew and family, I believe, are the only ones that are going to be allowed. So yeah, very limited. Yeah, it's happening. It's just a matter of time till they nip this in the bud and get it under control. Start a big burn pool. Start burning everyone. I'm kidding. J-Bone got dark. Did he say burn everyone? Burn. We continue. Oh, Christopher Daniels cuts an anti-Dark Order promo. He says, screw the Dark Order. The Dark Order sucks. And then the counter to that from the Dark Order is they announced that the Exalted One will be revealed next week. So, is it Matt Hardy? We saw he was buried today in his video. The Young Bucks buried him. They're like, it was the best line of the whole skit. But you want us to beat you in the ring? You want us to bury you that way? Matt's like, no, I had enough of that in another place. Thank you. Damn. That is funny. It's ICU. Kyle fault. It's all Kyle's fault. Scumbag. We haven't seen him. Isn't that interesting? See, ICU hacked the social media of TNI. Got the Instagram, got the Facebook and the Twitter box. Man. ICU is a bastard. Hacked. We don't know if he's going to hit the podcast again. We'll have to see. It's Brody Lee. It's Raven. It's Judas Macias. Yeah, man. When's Judas Macias getting signed? Someone sign that guy. He's still going hot. He's big on the West Coast, I think, from what I heard. Running wild and PCU. Still kicking ass. Still a free agent from what I heard. All right, we continue. So, yeah, props to the ladies. They put on a great match. Look forward to that B. Priestley versus Nyla match coming down the road. You can smell it. You wonder how that win for them affects B. Priestley's ranking. She hasn't been ranked in a while. She's been gone for months. We'll have to see. So, yeah, Christopher Daniels cuts that promo. Talked about that. All right. So, next we got MJF and the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny and Wardlow. Oh, my. Getting everybody in there. Gotta keep an eye on that Bunny. Versus Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt. MJF gets the win over Marco Stunt. Man, this match was just crazy. Action all over the place. Couldn't even keep track of it. I was going to write down some notes, but man, just nuts. I actually like the Butcher and the Blade. Man, they're the fit. They worked well together, and they actually worked well together with MJF enough that they got the win because Jurassic Express has been together just as long, if not longer, too. Danhausen is a free agent. Is he the Exalted One? Well, he is one that Cody was told to put some eyes on. So, yeah, him. Who's that other guy he teams with a lot? Warhorse? Whatever his name is. What if Okada is the Exalted One? Well, they put out the thing where all the lines spell, and the first letter of each line spells out Matt Hardy. You know, was that to be like what they say, the red herring? Was it to make it so obvious that he is the Exalted One? Because I feel like the Dark Order should be someone bigger and more evil. Matt Hardy he could be sinister, but maybe all these voice changes like he's doing in his videos are part of him becoming darker. I don't know. I mean, whatever he does, I have a feeling he's going to be reinventing himself, changing something. Maybe he'll dye his hair, get some new gear. He's going to do something. I don't know. Jay Bizzle works with Warhorse a lot. Who rules ass? What? I have no idea what that was. I loved it, though. It's great. Anthony Ogano? I have no clue who that is. Maybe Matt Hardy is going to be JBL 2.0. I hate JBL. God, I hope not. Son of a bitch is going in the... Be great if it was Mil Muertes. Oh, Mil Muertes. Hell yeah. Jeff Cobb. Someone is taking damn it. I was watching a little bit of Ohio Valley Wrestling. I know I'm getting off track here. Just bear with me. You guys are bringing up Lucha Underground stuff, so that reminded me. Someone showed up in a mask in a gray one piece suit thing, looking like Matanza Cueto. And it's some new guy that just debuted in OVW at some event over the weekend they had, looking like Matanza Cueto. It's not Jeff Cobb, it's some other new guy. I actually did a little research online, but I was like, oh my God, they stole they stole the Lucha Underground gimmick. And I mean that in a positive way. It looked awesome. It looked badass. The guy's bigger than Cobb too, so it's like, holy shit. Looks like that guy in the video game. I can't remember what video game it was. There was some guy that they compared him to, had a mask and a one-piece gray suit full of blood. Something. It's one of you younger guys will come up with. I know it is. Su Young? Yeah, too early for that. But yeah. All right, we continue. So yeah, MJF gets the win here. Taps out Marco Stunt. We get a Darby Allin promo where he's got the face of, he's got the like a bloody face of Chris Jericho or something. Somebody with a mask of Darby Allin is in a body bag. The body bag is attached by a rope to a big pickup truck going mudding, dragging the body bag behind him. Oh my God. This is not over between Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara. Those two, I'm telling you, those two are going to headline something in like a steel cage match. And somebody's going to go flying off the top. Probably both, knowing these guys. Darby Allin doing a coffin drop off the top of the cage. Poor little bastard's going to die in the ring. Somebody is. It's going to be ugly. Love Darby Allin. So yeah, they're still setting up something. Britt Baker comes out. She's talking with Tony Schiavone. She's actually, I don't know. She's so heelish and she's so snotty and so she can be so nasty towards the crowd, but she always brings Tony Schiavone coffee. It's so nice of her. I don't know. Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara in an Iron Man match or First Blood match. I like that Iron Man match idea. Can't do too many of those because Kenny and Pac just had one, which was like just incredible. Match of the month, in my opinion. Splatterhouse. There you go. I never played it, but I've seen video and pictures and shit. J-Bone now NXT going to be in the PC from now on. Right? No crowd, just matches in the ring. No people in the arena. J-Bone giving me TNA Kurt Angle vibes. Moonsault off the top of the cage. Now Darby Allin. No comparison, folks. It's the same but different. Yeah, it's, Kurt Angle, just a different style. That's all it is. They all do Daredevil shit. Global Wars. Now you're speaking my language. I'm trying to get behind Britt Baker as a heel, but it still feels like a natural baby face to me. She's a work in progress. I think she's getting better. Like, these heels that come out there, with the exception of guys like MJF, they're not born overnight. It's a work in progress. I feel like she's getting better. If the crowd is, put it this way, if she's getting a reaction from the crowd, it's working. Okay? Not saying she's perfect. I'm just saying she's getting there. She's going for that easy crowd heat. And that's working. So it's getting there. Now this time, see, she did all these solo ones. No one was coming out. Now Big Swell came out. So now, okay, now we've got something going here. Someone came out to shut her up. Boom. You got your rivalry. Big Swole is sick of her talking her smack and being all schnivelly towards, Tony Schiavone. Big Swole's going to bring it. I cannot wait to see Big Swole versus Britt Baker. You knew something was brewing besides coffee. I know. Horrible dad pun there. Swole, thank you. Forgot about that. Mr. Peeps, Swole with the baby. Yeah, something about being her Swole's man just being her boyfriend, and she's like, I got a ring, baby. Baby, reference to Adam Cole. That was great. Thank you for reminding me of that. That was a great moment. True, J-Bone. Back then, I got bored of Dwayne until he became The Rock. Oof, dating yourself there, man. I got over people like him. Give it time for AEW character guys. Yeah, like this whole company is a work in progress. Some stuff is going to come off like $1 million. Like Inner Circle, great bunch of heels, but they're all learning too on the fly. Jake Hagar being in front of the TV again. LAX is used to it. They came from Impact, so they're good. But Sammy, Sammy's a great wrestler, but he's learning the TV stuff on the fly. And his vlogs, dear God, seriously. Go watch Sammy's vlogs. They're so much fun. Him and Marco, oh my God, they crack me up. They're a blast. I don't know what's better, Sammy's vlogs, Ethan Page's vlogs, or Being the Elite. Man, it's a tough one. I love them all. Go check them out if you haven't. Seriously, big fan. So yeah, Big Swole versus Britt Baker coming up. Next, we got Death Triangle, Pac and the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix versus Death Oreo. And no, not death to my Oreo, who's in the house somewhere. My kitty Oreo. She's a little pain in the ass lately. She's in heat. Oh my God. She screams all night long. So I sleep all crazy now. I sleep from like 4 or 5 in the morning till like 10. She wakes me up all the time, and then I just pass out because I'm tired, just exhausted from, finally your body just gives up. But anyways, enough about my stupid cat. So, Death Oreo. Man, put that shit on a t-shirt. Seriously. That just cracked me up. I mean, Death Triangle is a thing, but Death Oreo, man. I'd buy one of those. Private Party and Joey Janela. Death Triangle. Pac and Lucha Bros get the win here. And the best friends come to rescue Death Oreo from another beatdown. A lot of extra beatdowns. That's as far as constructive criticism, I'd say that was overdone a little in this episode. That's the only thing that, when they overdo something like too many heel beatdowns, and it starts to feel a little, dare I say, WCW ish. That's the only thing I would constructively criticize. And I'm not. I love the action. I love what they're doing, and they're building these feuds, and that's great. Just a few of the things were just, a little done a little too much. Like Death Triangle could have got the win and then left. Let the inner circle do all the beatdowns, or whatever. Too many post match beatdowns. Ladies even did it. B Priestley. That could have, the stuff between B and Nyla could have been post match. And B was still recovering from whoever getting knocked her at the end of the match, and then she bumps into Nyla, and then they kind of stare down at each other, something like that. But it was another beatdown. So yeah, that's my only criticism on the whole thing. So, but other than that, great episode. Seriously. We continue. Death Triangle beats Death Oreo. Be interesting to see if this Death Oreo thing continues, or if they were just having fun and one-time thing. Death Triangle got a theme. It sounds good. I have to go back and listen to it. They're coming up with a lot of good themes. If you guys want to go check out all the themes, that Ruckus, Rukus, go look him up. There is it's like an AEW theme topic page, and all the new themes are getting loaded up on there. Go follow Ruckus. He's coming up with all these, and he's like Violent Idols is a band. They came up with Moxley's. That's different. But Ruckus is coming up with a bunch of these. He's damn good. He's like the next who's that guy that did all the great themes in WWE, and he just left the company within the last year? Jimmy Johnson? I forget. Something. Jimmy Hart. Jim Johnson. Yeah, that's it. Ruckus is the next DNA composer. Get out of here. You're so silly. AEW Dynamite is so freaking good. You're right, Rex. It was. The action was insane in this one. And it's all building to excuse me. Blood and Guts. They ran down the rules. I'm not going to run down the whole rules. I'll run down all the rules. You guys know the War Games stipulations. 5 teams. They all come in once. They got a big multi-tag match going on next week, and that's going to determine who gets the advantage in the cage the following week. That much I know. Spears is still looking for a partner. That's kind of a smaller underlying thing in the the world of AEW. Wonder who's going to be his tag partner. Probably looking to just, help some indie guy get a shot. He can mentor him. I mean, Spears has been around for a long time. For those of you that don't know and think Spears was just a jobber in the WWE, no. He was in their developmental system for like 15 years and then finally got his shot, and then it just didn't go anywhere on the main roster. Then they let him go. So the guy's talented. We've seen his talent. He just hasn't done a lot of stuff since that stuff with Cody. But that was a hell of an introduction. But he's got Tully, he's got Blanchard, so that's still something. OVW, he and Cody feuded. Yeah, I mean that goes way back. That goes back what, 15 years, between 10 and 15 years ago, whatever it was. Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts. You know what? I think this duo, if they add Brody Lee and one more guy, this could be a serious threat. Oh man. Yeah. Did you talk about Lance Archer? Yeah, I talked about that in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. Heels are going to win next week. Well, heels have been winning a lot. The good guys got to win sometime. You know, maybe that'll be part of some debut coming soon or something. Maybe Brody Lee will show up at Blood and Guts. Or no, the rumor is he shows up in his hometown. Is that New York? Is that next week? I forget. I don't know. Sean Spears and Peter Avalon. Book it. Archer is a serious threat by himself. Yeah, he is. I mean, he came in quiet with Jake, but Jake, you know, and that's the thing. It's very similar to Jake. Jake makes his point known. He gets his point across, but he doesn't have to scream into a mic. He talks like this, and he scares the shit out of you. Just talking calm and cool. It's the best part about him. Lance Archer was absolutely insane in New Japan. Maybe he'll be like a conservative killer, you know, would just take you out with like one move or something. I don't know. 15 years ago. Thank you, Zach. Yeah. All right. Then we know we're getting the Exalted One next week. Who is it going to be? I know a lot of people are saying Matt Hardy, but I got a feeling. I mean, if it is, it's fine. Maybe he'll reinvent himself and be like, because the whole broken gimmick was kind of goofy. It was heelish, but it was goofy. So maybe he'll go like full, like evil, like more than he's ever done before. I don't know. I don't know. He's got to do. He'll do something. He'll reinvent somehow. But keep watching his videos on the YouTube channel because he got buried, literally buried in a coffin from the Young Bucks. So we wait. We get a Moxley interview because he's not cleared to be in the ring because he got worked over pretty good the week before. And he said something. I forget what it was. I didn't write it down. But, you know, good stuff from him. Then we got the Inner Circle represented by Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara versus Hangman Page and a mystery partner. We found out earlier that the mystery partner is Dustin Rhodes. And Hangman and Dustin Rhodes get the win here. Hangman pinned Sammy. Hangman looked just great in this match. He really did. But then Inner Circle beats down Dustin and Hangman at the end. Kenny Omega comes out, he gets beat down. Cody comes out, he gets beat down. Matt Jackson takes out everybody, then he gets beat down, but not before he flips off Hangman Page. It's like, I saved your ass, but I'm still pissed at you. Oh my God. You guys, can't we all just get along? No, screw that. Everybody dies. The Inner Circle stands tall at the end. Just like last week. That's why I said, man, something positive has got to come at the end with the blood and guts match. So that's the episode. We get a great debut. We get some great tag action, some insane wrestling, just good tag stuff. Probably one of the best mix of tag matches I've seen, because it's all building characters, building rivalries. Man, this was, other than, like I said, constructive criticism on all the heel beatdowns at the end of several of these matches, great episode. Really good episode. Probably beat NXT by 1 million. Couple million. Who knows? AEW versus coronavirus. Who's going to win, folks? It's going to go down. AEW roster versus the coronavirus in the cage match. Hell in a Cell. Oh, that's that other brand. All right, we got through it, folks. And if you're watching this after the fact, let me know your thoughts. What was your favorite match? Who did you like? Who's going to be the exalted one? What didn't you like? Any constructive criticism? And that's the thing. Don't just say shit sucks. That's just stupid. Well, tell me why it sucked. Explain yourself. Talk to me, Don't just say, shit. You hear that all the time on social media. This sucks. That sucks. You know what? Your opinion sucks if that's all you got. So, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for everyone blowing up the chat, keeping it going. I read a bunch of your stuff. Didn't get to all of it. But thank you all. Much love. And thanks for hanging there with me because I'm feeling kind of under the weather tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow with the TNI guys over on the Impact Lounge reviewing this week's Impact Wrestling. Lots of big stuff going on in that brand too. And ICU. Oof, it's getting crazy. COVID-19 is the exalted one. Oh my God. And on that one, folks, we're going to get out of here. Much love. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We're getting out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night. See you then.